Imagine a place where the line between humans and wildlife slowly begins to disappear. A place where towering rainforest trees, crystal clear streams, and some of the world's most incredible animals exist together in remarkable harmony. Welcome to Singapore Zoo, hidden within the heart of Singapore's tropical rainforest. This extraordinary wildlife park is home to more than 4,000 animals, representing hundreds of fascinating species from every corner of our planet. But today, we're not simply visiting a zoo, we're stepping into nature itself. Our adventure begins the moment we pass through the entrance. The sounds of the city quickly disappear. Instead, the rainforest comes alive. Birds sing high above the canopy. Leaves sway gently in the warm tropical breeze. Every path invites us deeper into another world. Unlike traditional zoos, Singapore Zoo was designed with one simple idea: allow animals to live as naturally as possible. Instead of steel cages, you'll find rivers, hidden moats, dense forests, and carefully designed habitats that recreate life in the wild. The result feels less like a zoo and more like exploring untouched rainforest. As we continue walking, movement catches our attention high above the trees. Swinging effortlessly through the branches is one of humanity's closest relatives, the orangutan, powerful, gentle, and astonishingly intelligent. An adult orangutan can stretch its arms over 2 meters wide, allowing it to travel through the forest canopy without ever touching the ground. Every movement looks slow, almost effortless, but behind those calm eyes is an incredible mind. Scientists have observed orangutans creating tools, learning from one another, and even solving complex problems. Few animals on Earth display such remarkable intelligence. Sadly, their rainforest homes continue disappearing every year, making conservation more important than ever before. Every protected habitat, every successful breeding program brings new hope for their future. As we move deeper into the zoo, the forest suddenly becomes much louder. Branches shake overhead. A troop of monkeys races through the trees with incredible speed. Unlike orangutans, these energetic primates rarely spend a moment standing still. Life inside the troop depends on teamwork. Adults protect the young. Youngsters learn through play. Every call, every movement, every expression carries meaning. For these animals, communication is survival. Leaving the rainforest canopy behind, the landscape opens dramatically. Standing quietly before us is one of Africa's true giants, the white rhinoceros, weighing more than 2,000 kilograms. This enormous herbivore appears almost prehistoric. Its thick skin acts like natural armor. Its powerful horn serves as protection against rivals and predators. Despite its intimidating appearance, the white rhino spends most of its day peacefully grazing across open grasslands. A gentle giant, living a surprisingly peaceful life. Yet even giants face danger. Illegal poaching continues threatening wild rhino populations across Africa. Every calf born under human care represents another small victory in the fight against extinction. Just a short walk away, another hunter waits. But unlike the rhino, this predator depends on speed, lying quietly among the tall grass. He is the fastest land animal on Earth, the cheetah. Every part of its body has evolved for one purpose: speed. Its lightweight frame, flexible spine, long muscular legs, and powerful lungs allow it to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in only a few seconds. But speed comes at a price. These incredible bursts last less than half a minute. If the hunt fails, the chase is over. Energy must be saved for another opportunity. In nature, success often belongs to those who know exactly when to act. Singapore Zoo isn't simply protecting wildlife. It's protecting stories. Stories of evolution, survival, adaptation, and hope. Every animal we meet today reminds us that nature has spent millions of years creating extraordinary solutions to life's greatest challenges. And our journey has only just begun. Ahead, some of the world's most powerful predators, ancient reptiles, gentle giants, and unforgettable encounters that are waiting for us. Let's continue our adventure. The deeper we travel into Singapore Zoo, the more extraordinary the wildlife becomes. Every turn reveals a completely different world. Every habitat tells another story. Ahead, a powerful roar echoes across the landscape. It belongs to one of Africa's greatest predators, the lion. For thousands of years, lions have symbolized strength, courage, and leadership. But life in the wild is far more challenging than legends suggest. Male lions may appear fearless, yet they spend nearly 20 hours every day resting. They conserve every ounce of energy, because when the moment arrives, their strength must be absolute. Inside every pride, the lionesses are the true hunters, working together with remarkable precision. They surround prey from multiple directions. Each lion knows his role. Each movement is carefully timed. Teamwork is what makes lions successful. Without it, even the king of beasts would struggle to survive. As we leave the lions behind, the forest becomes peaceful once again. Gentle hoofbeats echo across the grasslands. A herd of graceful deer quietly graces beneath the trees. To many visitors, they seem completely relaxed, but appearances can be deceiving. Every ear constantly listens. Every eye scans the surroundings. Every movement is calculated. In the wild, one moment of distraction can mean the difference between life and death. Their greatest defense is awareness, the ability to detect danger long before predators arrive. This constant vigilance has allowed these beautiful animals to survive for millions of years. Nearby, the landscape begins to change. Water appears between the trees. Where there is water, there is always life. Birds glide effortlessly across the surface. Fish move beneath the reflections. Insects dance above the water. Every species depends on this precious resource. Wetlands are among Earth's richest ecosystems, providing food, shelter, and safety for countless animals. Without water, life simply cannot exist. High above, brilliant flashes of color suddenly fill the sky. Beautiful birds soar gracefully overhead. Their feathers glow beneath the tropical sunlight. Nature has given these birds more than beauty. Bright colors communicate health, strength, confidence. Some attract mates, others warn predators to stay away. Every feather has evolved for a reason. Every color tells a story. Singapore Zoo allows visitors to experience these incredible animals almost face to face without disturbing their natural behavior. This unique design helps create something truly special, a connection between people and wildlife. That connection often becomes the first step toward conservation. As we continue exploring, a quiet vehicle slowly moves through the rainforest. The Singapore Zoo tram. For many visitors, it's the perfect way to discover the park. The journey passes through forests, open grasslands, and carefully recreated habitats. Each section feels like entering a completely different country. Africa, Asia, Australia, all connected within one incredible destination. But our adventure is far from over. Ahead, the atmosphere begins to change. The air feels warmer. The forest becomes strangely quiet. Something ancient waits nearby, hidden among rocks and fallen branches. Lives one of Earth's oldest survivors, the snake. For more than 100 million years, snakes have perfected the art of patience. They don't waste energy. They don't chase endlessly. Instead, they wait, perfectly still, almost invisible, until the perfect opportunity appears. Some snakes can detect tiny vibrations through the ground. Others sense body heat. Even in complete darkness, their world is completely different from ours. Silent, patient, precise. Despite their frightening reputation, most snakes would rather escape than fight. Conflict requires energy. Survival depends on conserving it. Nature rarely wastes anything. Every movement has purpose. Every adaptation increases the chance of survival. And here at Singapore Zoo, visitors can safely admire these remarkable reptiles, while learning why they remain so important to healthy ecosystems. Our journey continues, and the next chapter promises something even more incredible. Waiting quietly beneath the water is a predator whose ancestors once walked beside dinosaurs, the crocodile. And that's where our adventure takes an exciting turn. Hidden beneath the surface, almost invisible, waits one of nature's oldest predators, the crocodile. Long before humans walked the earth, long before the first mammals appeared, crocodiles were already ruling rivers and wetlands. For more than 200 million years, they have survived mass extinctions, ice ages, and dramatic changes to our planet. Very few animals can claim a history like that. Watching a crocodile, it's easy to mistake stillness for weakness. But nothing could be further from the truth. Every second, it remains motionless. It is calculating, waiting, watching. Its eyes stay above the water. Its body disappears below the surface. To nearby prey, the danger is almost impossible to detect. Then, without warning, everything changes. A single explosive movement, an incredibly powerful tail, jaws capable of generating one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom. The attack lasts only a moment. But for the prey, it's already too late. Fortunately, here at Singapore Zoo, visitors can safely observe these incredible reptiles while learning why they are so important to healthy ecosystems. Although many people fear crocodiles, they play a vital role in nature by controlling fish populations and removing weak or sick animals. They help maintain balance throughout rivers and wetlands. Even the most dangerous predators serve an important purpose. As we continue our journey, the forest grows quieter once again. Sunlight filters gently through the tropical trees. Colorful birds fill the air with songs. The atmosphere feels peaceful. Yet every corner of this rainforest hides another fascinating story. Nearby, we discover one of nature's greatest engineers, primates. Watching them interact feels surprisingly familiar. Youngsters chase one another through the trees. Adults groom family members. Mothers carefully protect their babies. Communication never stops. Every sound, every glance, every movement strengthens the bonds within the group. Scientists continue discovering remarkable similarities between humans and great apes. They use tools, solve problems, recognize themselves, remember faces, and even comfort one another during difficult moments. The more we learn, the more we realize how deeply connected all life truly is. Singapore Zoo works tirelessly to protect these extraordinary animals through breeding programs, research, and education. The goal is simple: ensure future generations can experience these remarkable creatures, not only in zoos, but thriving in the wild. As we leave the primates behind, our attention shifts upward The rainforest canopy suddenly bursts into life. Brilliant feathers flash through the trees. Birds soar effortlessly above our heads. Some travel thousands of kilometers every year, crossing mountains, oceans, and entire continents. Others spend their entire lives within a single forest. Each species has evolved perfectly for its own environment. Some rely on powerful eyesight. Others possess incredible memories, allowing them to return to the exact same nesting locations. Year after year, nature never stops astonishing us. Every animal, no matter how large or small, has developed unique solutions for survival, and every solution has taken millions of years to perfect. As afternoon slowly settles across Singapore Zoo, the rainforest feels almost magical. Visitors pause to admire the wildlife. Children point excitedly toward animals they've only seen in books. Cameras capture unforgettable moments. But perhaps the greatest memory isn't found in a photograph. It's the feeling of standing only a few meters away from creatures that share our planet, creatures that deserve our respect, our admiration, and our protection. Because every species lost is a story that can never be told again. Our expedition isn't over yet. One final chapter remains. The most inspiring message of all awaits us just ahead. The adventure continues. As our journey through Singapore Zoo slowly comes to an end, one thing becomes perfectly clear. This is far more than a place to see animals. It is a sanctuary, a place where wildlife, science, and conservation come together with a single purpose: to protect the incredible diversity of life on our planet. Over the past few hours, we've walked through lush tropical forests, stood face to face with giant rhinoceroses, watched the world's fastest land predator, observed ancient reptiles, brilliant birds, playful primates, and powerful lions. Every encounter has revealed something extraordinary, not just about the animals, but about nature itself. Every creature we've met today has survived millions of years of evolution. Each one has adapted perfectly to its environment. Some rely on incredible speed, others depend on strength. Some hide in complete silence, while others work together as families and communities. Nature has never created two species exactly alike, yet every one of them plays an important role. Take away even a single species, and the balance of an entire ecosystem begins to change. That is why conservation matters, not just for wildlife, but for all of us. Healthy forests produce clean air. Healthy rivers provide fresh water. Healthy ecosystems support every form of life on Earth. Our future is connected to theirs. Singapore Zoo has become a global leader in wildlife conservation. Behind the scenes, dedicated teams of veterinarians, biologists, researchers, and animal care specialists work every single day to protect endangered species. Many animals born here have contributed to international breeding programs, helping strengthen populations that are disappearing in the wild. Their work continues long after visitors have gone home. Every rescued animal, every successful birth, every conservation project represents another step toward protecting our planet's natural heritage. But perhaps the greatest achievement of Singapore Zoo cannot be measured by numbers. It is inspiration. Every child who looks into the eyes of an orangutan, every visitor who hears a lion roar for the very first time, every family who discovers the beauty of wildlife together, leaves with something much more valuable than photographs. They leave with respect. Respect for animals, respect for nature, and respect for the fragile world we all share. As the afternoon sun begins to disappear behind the rainforest canopy, the zoo slowly changes once again. Daytime animals prepare to rest. Nocturnal creatures begin to awaken. For them, another day is just beginning. Nature never truly sleeps. It simply changes rhythm. Our adventure may be ending, but the story of wildlife continues every single second. Across rainforests, savannas, mountains, deserts, and oceans, millions of incredible animals continue their daily struggle to survive. Some will overcome impossible challenges. Others will depend on our protection. The future of wildlife will always depend on the choices humanity makes today. Every small action matters. Supporting conservation, protecting forests, reducing pollution, respecting nature, together. These simple choices create lasting change. Before we leave Singapore Zoo, take one final look around. Listen to the sounds of the rainforest. Watch the animals moving through their habitats. Feel the connection between people and nature. Because moments like these remind us of something truly important. We are not separate from the natural world. We are part of it. And with that connection comes responsibility. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey through one of the world's greatest wildlife parks. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more incredible expeditions into the natural world. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and never stop protecting the extraordinary planet we all call home. Because the greatest wonders on Earth will always belong to nature. See you in the next adventure. Subscribe Signal 311 for more.